Hi everyone, I'm Allie. I'm going to be your instructor for Time to Move today. You're going to need just a few pieces of equipment, so I'm going to show those to you. If you happen to have a pair of dumbbells at home, great. If you don't, you could use 2 cans of soda or 2 canned goods, a bottle of water so you could take a little break and get a drink, and a towel or a mat because we are going to be on the floor for a couple of exercises. You can go ahead and pause your video now and go and collect those items. When you come back, you can join me for warm-up. Okay, we're going to get warmed up, going to get our heart rate up, get our muscles warm, get mobility into our joints, and we're just going to start with some arm swings. Forward and back. Nice arm swings. Just let them swing free from the shoulder. Don't force the movement. Good job. Now we're going to go in and out, in and out, in and out. Once again, not forcing the movement, just letting those arms swing freely from the shoulder. Now we're going to let those arms make a great big circle. Here it comes, all the way around, all the way around. Couple more. Good job. Let's go ahead and reach up to that imaginary rope, hand over hand, pulling yourself up the rope, pull. Bringing back muscles into it, pull, pull, pull. Let's do 10 pulls. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to do a hip hinge, keeping my back nice and neutral. I'm going to reach down for an imaginary rope and do a fireman's pull through my legs. Pull, pull, pull. Once again, the pulling motion is working your back muscles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And marching in place. Let's take those side steps with a little tap. Side tap, side tap. Good. Keep it going. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to go into an ice skater side step a little slower because I'm going to reach down almost like a curtsy squat, kind of reaching for that invisible ice and ice skating. Let's do 8. 1 and 2. Don't round the back. Keep that back out. Hinge those hips back. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Good job. In the last video, we stepped over a log. Today we're going to step under a fence way up here. We've got to get underneath it. So you're going to hinge at your hips. You're going to keep that back flat so you don't scrape it. And you're going to step out and under. Good job. You're going to step out and under. 2 more. Out and under. Out and under. Good job. Let's get hips width apart. We're going to set up for that air squat. Reach for that invisible chair in back of you. I'll turn to the side. Here we go. 4 more. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. Going to get ready for our first exercise. We are going to do a step back lunge. I'm going to move my chair in this way. You can use the side of your chair. You can use the side of a counter to give you a little balance. I'm going to be stepping back with my right foot by taking my right knee towards the floor. Nice big step back, coming in. Big step back, coming in. Keep going. Big step. Good. Back. Let that back knee seek the floor. It doesn't have to tap the floor. Go as deep as you're comfortable with. 2 more. Good. Turn around. Going to get ready to do it on the opposite side. Standing up nice and straight, tummy tight. We're going to step, big step back. Knee goes to the floor. Good. Step back. Nice. Listen to my breathing. Two more. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to move the chair over, get it out of our way. I'm going to go get my 2 cans of soft drinks here. I'm going to set up feet hips width apart, tight tummy, tight core. I'm going to bring my weights up to my shoulders. I'm going to extend them in a push press. So I'm going to do a little bit of a dip drive. Good. Get my hips underneath that. Dip drive. Good. Dip drive. Slowly coming back. And slowly. Dip drive. This way, if your objects are really heavy, you're getting your hips and lower body underneath that big push press. 3 more. Slowly. Last one. Excellent. Good job. Putting my weights down. I'm going to go get set up for arm sprints. I'm going to pick up my cans again. Sorry about that. Here we go. I'm going to give you a racer start position where one foot's forward, knee flexed in the direction you're going if you were running. Back leg is straight and back. And you are doing a sprint with the arms. We're going to do 30 times. 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 20. And 30. Good job. Get your cardio up a little bit. Working your arms, working your back, working those shoulders. Now I'm going to go and get my mat. I'm using a towel today. We're going to do some bridges. And I'm going to come down to the floor. All the way down onto your back. Knees are bent. Feet are about hips width apart. We're not going to let the knees pull in. We're going to keep the knees out. Go ahead and put your hands down beside you and your arms. You'll get a little bit of help that way. You're going to squeeze your gluteal muscles, your butt muscles to come up. And we're going to do this 10 times. Ready? Pause and down. And push through your heels and down. And push through your heels and down. Push. I think we have 5 more. Big push. Squeeze your butt muscles. Down. You're working your hamstrings and your butt. 3 left. Pause. 2. Last one. I'm just going to pause before I roll over. Pull my knees into my chest. Relax that lower back a little bit. And then I'm going to roll over to one side and get ready for a quadruped. You're on hands and knees. Your back is neutral. You're not arched and hip sagging. You're not flexed with your upper back rolled up. You're in a nice neutral spine. We're going to take the right leg back and bring it in. The left leg back and bring it in. The right arm up. Bring it down. Left arm up. And bring it down. And if you feel like you have the balance, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg now. Left leg, right arm. Good. Pause when you're out there. 2 more. And I'm going to go ahead and just push back into a little bit of a child's pose or prayer pose, just to relax the back before I come up to standing. Good job. Okay, we're going to go through all those exercises again. I'm just going to get my towel out of the way. We're going to start with our step back lunges. I'm going to step back on my right foot first. That way my balance is on my left. And I'm going to step back, come up, back. We're doing this 10 times. 3, 4. Notice the trunk of my body is not leaning forward. I'm staying straight up and down. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Let's turn it around. Getting ready on my left. Nice and tight abdominals. Big step back. Good. Nice. Knees going towards the floor. The breath comes out as I come up. 5 left. 2 left. Good job. Shake out those legs a little bit. Let's go and get our cans or soft drinks. We're going to do that push press. I'm going to bring them to my shoulders. I'm going to turn to the side this time. I want you to watch me. Feet hips width apart, a little dip, and then a drive. Not arching forward. Keep your hips back. Here we go. We're going to do 10 together. Get those arms back. Back by the ears if you can. 5 left. 2. And last one. 1. Good job. Get your breath. Hold on to your cans. We're going to do a little sprint again. Lower body's static. Staying still. Upper body arms are doing the sprint. Any track star will tell you the faster the arms go, faster the legs go. Here we go for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Fast. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good race. Good job. Putting them down. Going back over. Getting ready for our glute bridge. I'm going to advance this a little bit. Turn around my chair. I'm going to get my heels and my feet a little higher up, which is going to advance the movement. You're welcome to use a chair seat, a stool, a roll of towels, or you could do it as I did it in the first set with your feet flat on the floor. I'm going to come up pretty close because I want my legs at a right angle. I'm going to put my heels on the edge of the chair. Hands down by my side. Big breath. We're squeezing the glutes, hamstrings and glutes. Getting them strong to protect that lower back. Not letting the knees fall in. I have 8 more. Here we go. 1. Squeeze at the top. 2. 3. 4. Keep going. 5. 3 left. Breathe. And 7. And 8. Remember, we're going to pull those legs in. Keep your lower back a little bit of relief in case you were arching it a little bit. Good job. Pushing my chair out of the way. I'm going to roll over onto one side and get ready for the quadruped. Remember, you can modify this by just taking one leg out and the opposite leg out, holding it, one arm out, opposite arm out, or we can make it a little more advanced by taking the left leg out and the right arm and squeezing. Good. Breathe out. You have 8 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Coming up to standing. Shaking it out a little bit. We have one more set and then cool down. So getting my chair ready, getting my breath here. I think I'm going to get a little sip of water. I hope you have your water close. Good. Okay. Once again, you certainly do not have to use the back of the chair if you don't require a balance. And I'm going to get nice and tall, really squeezing, just turning on those core muscles a little bit, reminding them I need them to stabilize me so I can do the movement. I'm going to step back, knee goes down. I'm going to scoot my towel back a little bit, pick it up with my legs, get it out of my way. Good, here we go. Start again. And 1 and 2. Good. 3. Remember, your body's not leaning forward like this in the lunge. Trunk of your body, string coming out of the top of your head, nice and tall. Good. I think we have 4 left. 2 more. 3. A light touch on the chair. Good. Turn around. Getting ready. Make sure you have a lot of space for your big step back. Nice tight core. Here we go again. And it's 1. Take the knee as deep as you can to the floor. Modify the depth. If it suits you, you can go deep or you can go shallow. Keep going. 4 more. Whoops. Nice job. Okay. I'm going to get my bubbly water here. Going to go into a push press. Going to hold them right here. Turn to my side again. Going to show you what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to dip and arch to get it up there. That's using your lower back. That's a big ouch. Dip, drive. Keep the hips underneath you. Dip, drive. 8 more. Breath comes out with the push. 4 left. Last one. Good job. Keep holding onto your cans. We're going to do a sprint. Doesn't matter which foot's forward. 1 foot forward. The knee flexed as if you're going to take off in that direction you're facing. Back legs long. Getting ready to sprint those arms. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Putting the cans down. And I'm going to go over and get ready. Get my towel back down. Move my dog out of the way. Come on, come on. Good girl. Once again, I'm going to put my heels up on the seat of my chair. You don't have to put your heels up quite as high. You can have a low stool. I like to do that. It gives a little more resistance, makes my hamstrings and glutes work a little harder. Strong hams, strong glutes are going to protect that lower back. We're not going to use the lower back. I'm gonna get nice and close to my chair so when my heels are up there, I have a right angle, or as close as I can. Arms on the floor, palms are down, feet are hips width apart. My knees are not gonna cave in. Keep them out. As the breath comes out, you're gonna squeeze the gluteals, and up we go. Squeeze up. Good. Let the breath out. 8 more. I'm not hurrying this. I'm not swinging the lower back. All the work is coming from here. 5 left. You should feel those hammies. 2 left. Little relief here, little relief, just in case your lower back came into it. Also, this helps let the hamstrings go. Let those muscles relax a little bit before you turn around and jump up into the quadruped. I'm gonna just push my chair out of the way. Good. Then I'm gonna roll to one side, get up in this nice, safe, possible way, and I'm gonna go into my quadruped. Once again, we're not arched and we're not rolled. We're just in a nice neutral spine. I'm gonna start right in, left leg back, right arm forward. Four more. Pause. Pause to left. Pause. And pause. Good job. Coming up to standing. Roll all the way up. Roll out of the shoulders a little bit. Good job. I'm going to go get my chair ready for cool down. Grab a drink of water if you need one. I'm going to put my chair right here so you can see me. Once again, grabbing my towel out of the way. And sit down. Take a couple of big breaths. Make them longer. Good job. Even for the cool down, I want that core working. So I want you to kind of slide out to the center of your chair. Nice strong core. You're not collapsed on the back of the chair, okay? We're gonna do a cat-cow today. So I'm gonna take my feet just slightly apart, almost hip width. I'm gonna put my hands on my knees. And I'm gonna push away from my knees, hollowing out in the abdominals, rounding the back, coming to a mad Halloween cat position. Now I'm going to pull against those knees, arching the back, lifting the chin, gazing at the ceiling. Head is following the lower body movement. Pushing, lower body goes, head follows. Pulling, and head is going to follow up. And I'm going to settle right into neutral spine. I'm going to take the feet probably about as wide as your legs on your chair. I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to dive down and through those legs, wrap around the ankles. When I get there, I'm going to pull the tummy in tight, tight into the spine and drop my head into ragdoll. Nice incline. Letting that oxygenated blood get into the brain. Letting that lower back relax, remembering keeping the abs tight. And slowly coming up from this. Then I want to get into the hamstrings a little bit, so I'm going to slide out to the edge of my chair. I'm going to put my feet out nice and long. Your feet can be flat or you can be up into your heels. And I'm going to reach out rather than down. Think of reaching out as the hands slide down. That's going to keep your back nice and neutral, and you can gaze forward just above your toes. Your gaze is going to come. Pulling the tummy in, not rounding the back, letting those hamstrings stretch out, and walking back up those legs. And go ahead, slide back into the center of your chair. Take your right leg, give it a little bit of assistance. Bring the foot across the thigh. Hand comes to the inside of the knee. You're not pushing hard, you're just doing a little invitation to open up that hip. You should immediately start feeling a little bit of a stretch around here. We're going to increase that stretch by leaning from the hips. You only have to lean a few inches. Lean out till you feel that stretch and then hold it. Breathe into that muscle. Direct your breath back into that hip and that glute. Slowly sitting straight up. And we're going to assist the opposite leg, helping that foot go across. Once again, that invitation for that hip to open. And then little lean, maybe it's an inch, maybe it's 5 inches for you. Just lean forward. And slowly sitting up, assisting that leg and that foot back to the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, letting the hands just drop down by the side. Let's look to the right. Take a little tension out of that neck. All the way through center. Let's look to the left. Even your eyes should be trying to look over your shoulder. And coming to the center, we're going to gaze down. Not dropping the chin into the chest, that's too much. Just a gaze down. Feel like you have an apple or a small ball under your chin. Keeping it right in that position. And gaze up. Same thing, I don't want you to drop that heavy head back on the neck muscles. I just want you to gaze up. Coming back to center. Let's finish with some nice shoulder rolls. All the way back, squeezing the shoulder blades, opening the chest. Good job. You guys did great. Remember, over 90% is showing up. So thank you for showing up and stay well.